Welcome back to the channel. We got a little repair video today. Was trying to get some corn planted in our garden. I got the corn planter hooked behind the tractor here. So we have a couple nice days here. Things are dry. We're gonna get some sweet corn put in the garden. And I had just started, went about 6 feet and was gonna check depth. And I noticed when I turned around and looked, this drive cable on the left side row of the planter, this drive cable was binding up. You could see it. You could see that something wasn't turning correctly. So looked into it a little bit, brought it back to the barn here and had to end up tearing it down. So this is the, I guess it's called the metering unit. I might get some wrong terminology here, but basically where the seed, the seed comes down in, gets picked up. Hang on, there's parts here. Yeah, it gets picked up with the different fingers here. Anyway, then there's a rubber belt. I don't have it with me right here. I had it up at the house to call and get replacement parts. Rubber belt that goes around this wheel, has holes in it that match up with these little plastic bumps that stick out. So anyway, that rubber belt broke, kind of got jammed up in here, which was what was causing our issue. So I just called our local John Deere dealership. They do have 4 in stock, so I'm gonna grab 2, just in case the other one goes out. But I probably won't make it up there today, but tomorrow I'm gonna grab those and we'll get this put back together. I'll get the camera turned on for when I reassemble this. But this is my first time tearing one of these apart. Overall, it's pretty simple. Just some pretty basic nuts and bolts. Just we'll get her back together, and hopefully tomorrow's gonna be dry again yet. So, and then we have a lot of days of rain coming. So hopefully we get this back together and get some corn in the ground tomorrow. Here's a quick look at that belt. So you can see the holes in it that match up with those drive lugs or drive pins on the plastic wheel. But see here, just broke. I don't know. It doesn't feel overly brittle, but I don't know. Got our new parts here. They're yellow now, so I guess that means they have to be better. We'll get them installed, see how they go. We'll get them installed. I gotta look and see. I would imagine these are directional, so I don't know if they're gonna go in this way or this way. I'll have to take a look and see. I'm gonna go look at the other unit, get an idea. All right, I went and looked at the rotation, and I believe this is the correct way to mount it. I guess if I'm wrong, we'll find out here, or someone can drop a comment, but all right. Obviously don't have a bolt in here yet, but that's how that'll work. Go ahead and get that bolt started through. This back on. Pretty easy to disassemble. Everything is 1/4 20 bolts, nuts, 7/16 wrenches to get everything. see so far, we still got good free movement. There's 3 screws to hold this backing plate on. They're slotted. I was kind of surprised nothing on this. There was no lock washers anywhere on any of these bolts or any parts. So I guess they're not really worried about anything coming loose. This we're just going to snug up a little bit. I don't want to break this plastic. This housing here is just plastic, so let's get these. I'm just taking a finger tight now, and then we'll just go a little bit past that. That was maybe almost a half a turn past finger tight. Okay. All right, take it back over and get it mounted up. Got the camera kind of set looking up so you can see the underside of this bin a little better. So there's 2 almost like wing nut type screws that hold that metering unit to the bottom of the hopper here. The way I have it laying here, it's not gonna. There we go. Get this cylinder a little better. take it down and reposition the camera. Okay, I got the camera repositioned. I couldn't balance everything in place and make this work, so. There's a groove here. Kind of help line everything up. Like I said, just two wing nuts. Those snugged up, and that's it. All right, I'm gonna move the camera back looking at the planer, and we'll get this set in place. All right, that folds down just like that. I'm just gonna hook up our drive to it. Is this right here? Which I need to do before I latch this. Or it'll be easier at least. Okay, and once you get that fully inserted, you turn this and that locks it to keep it from sliding out. All right, I'm gonna dump my seed back in and we're gonna spin the wheel and make sure everything's free. Actually, we'll spin the wheel here first. We should have seed coming out of the right side here. And we do. Everything feels free. We got some seed coming out here on this side. We'll get the seed put in the other side and we'll give it one more try. All right, I'm trying to get the camera up here. I don't know if you can see much. There we go. We got seed coming out. We'll get the seed picked up off the floor. We're gonna head back out and see if we can get some seed in the ground now. All right, I didn't record planting. I was jumping on and off, checking depth and spacing, so I didn't get the camera turned on, but it seems like we're pretty well planted consistently, so we got 8 rows of corn in the ground. Be a little bit, just for us, just for the family. I'm not gonna be selling any of it. This will just be for us. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing with this repair, but hopefully you find it interesting or helpful. We'll see you on the next video.